Once upon a time, there were two best friends. One of them had a computer and the other one sucked.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the internet equivalent of a sounding rod.
I hate it.
Actually, Bones Incorporated.
I hate it so much.
Why?
You ever had a kidney stone?
Well,
That's why.
but it's the opposite way.
That's worse.
No, it goes out, and those are little spiky sounding rods are smooth and go in, which is apparently very pleasurable.
You realize that this is like the exact argument for why people hate like anal, right? Because poop goes out, and people don't like that.
See, that's understandable because that's poop.
And people don't like that.
Yeah, but everyone has a butthole. Not everybody has a penis.
Everybody has a pee hole, and
Yeah.
nobody should be shoving shit
But
inside
sounding is for penises. It's not for a vagine. I got other stuff they can jam up there, like penises.
it. Gross. Moving on.
No, you know what? I'm taking that as a personal affront that you think my penis is gross. Now it makes sense why you're marrying a woman instead of me.
No, it was more to do with the idea of putting a penis upside of a pee hole.
Yeah, jam it up your pee hole. That's. I'm done.
Goodbye.
I'm done with myself.
So, topics today. Today we have topics. The first topic is not sounding.
It was the first topic, but now the second topic is
Wasn't a
Happy
topic.
Friday. How do you usually like to spend your Fridays? Tell us in the comments. This is my new comment question of the day.
You just called it out. Didn't we come up with a name for that?
Oh, we did. When did we come up with it? Daily dose of villainy.
Yeah, it was Daily Dose of Villainy.
Okay. So hold on. I need to drink some water. Those were delicious cookies.
Because for those of you who know, or in the know, on the Villains channel, we used to upload every day. Twice a day.
Yeah, for the majority of the first 4 years of this channel, well, 3 years of this channel. No, it was 4 years. First 4 to 5 years of this channel, we uploaded every day, twice a day.
Which is nuts.
So, early in this channel's existence, I was doing this thing called Comment Question of the Day because I was trying to farm engagement. I was trying to get people to interact with our videos, so the algorithm would put it out more, so we would get more views, and we could make money and quit our jobs and become internet whores and become like fucking like D-list internet celebrities. So I just drank so much water. So I could be noted internet asshole, which I kind of am because of TikTok.
Kind of, yeah. Actually, you did reach a small level of fame. I'm going to say a small level of fame on the TikTok platform.
So I wouldn't even call it a small level of fame because I only got 4.8 million views, right?
Yeah.
When people are getting literal billions.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So I would call it more a
Small level of success?
a moment of viral experience.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider it a success because I make no money from it. And I only consider, for me personally, things are a success when I can monetize it.
I would disagree with that statement. Philosophically.
What? Well, so, you know what? This is the new topic.
Do you want me to disagree with that?
Yeah,
philosophically?
let's do it. Let's farm some content.
All right. Okay. Here we go.
Well, and that's also why I specifically said for me personally, that's how I equate my success.
Yeah, here it goes. You're wrong.
I'm going to sound you.
So in actuality, I think that something is a success if you set out to do something and you accomplish it, right? Now, maybe your definition of success is because in everything you do, you set out to make money.
No, in everything that I do, I set out to find my passions, but it turns out I have to be able to monetize them to do anything with those passions.
Or you can just enjoy them.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm a psychopath. So I'm going to give you, like, an actual little bit of insight into who I actually am as a person, right? We're going to get real here for a second. I actually get very little enjoyment out of 90% of the things that I do, because I have an unending thirst for recognition and and success, and to me, my success is only defined by how much money I can get out of it, because despite the fact that I very much do things for the love of the game, I also still need to be able to pay the bills, and it has been drilled into me that I need to be able to make enough money to retire my parents. That's a personal goal. And buy them a new house. So that's how I define my success, is being able to have my parents retire and buy them a new house.
Societal expectations.
No, that's a personal expectation. I don't think most people actually want to make enough money to retire their parents.
I think everybody wants that.
No, I think people want to be able to have their parents live a comfortable life. But I mean, like, I want to make enough money where they literally never have to pay for another thing. Like, they will use my money only.
I think everybody wants that.
No, because I'm unique and a special snowflake. This is my moment.
Because, like...
This isn't about you, Mom.
My father is a wealthy man. He makes money.
Would you say, in my definition, he's a successful man?
I would say that in your definition, yes, he's likely a successful man. I still would like to make enough money that I could dwarf his money and retire him.
See, but you know what? It's funny because our definitions of success differ. I also feel like our definitions of retire differ. Because I want to be able to basically do what my parents did for me the first 18 years of my life. Where, unless it was money that was given to me from someone else, I barely spent a fucking dime of my own money.
Mine's a pettiness thing. It really is. So the pettiness that I would do, right? Let's just say I had the funds to do it, is calculate exactly how expensive my childhood is and pay them exactly that amount.
That is some king shit.
And that is like I don't know, that's just an ownership thing. So everybody has expectations put on them by their parents, right? Everybody has some life plan that's given to them.
Yeah.
Right?
90% of people do.
I'm going to say more often than not contradicts what you want to do with your life, right?
Yeah.
Every once in a while you get that child that's just fucking built for the dream, but that, ain't me, right? And it isn't most people, I think. I don't think I'm alone or unique in that. So, to purchase the burden of your childhood is the goal. Because I don't want those expectations. I don't want what somebody else wants from me. I want what I want from me, right?
Yeah.
I am buying my youth and the burden of my youth so that I am the sole owner of that and nobody has a claim in my future.
And I have an opposite view in the sense that I was not a wealthy child growing up. Or rather, more accurately, my father is not wealthy. My mom's not wealthy. But they put their whole pussy into raising me. In which, like, they did everything that they could, right? It, like, with the amount of money that we had. And I make jokes. I think they did a pretty bang-up job. I think they raised a pretty decent person. So that's why it's my own personal goal is to repay... So I say repay that kindness. I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, that's their obligation as parents. And why the fuck do kids get abandoned? Anyway, that's unironically too real.
Fuck!
But so, I have a whole other opinion about that. But we're not going to get into that because then it actually gets into trauma dumping. However, it is my personal goal to be able to repay what my parents did for me growing up because, as I mentioned, they don't actually have to do that. There's a reason kids go in and out of the foster system and orphanage system. And it's because parents don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that there is a inherent obligation to try that not all parents do, right? I would say that there is an obligation to taking care of your child that is, by only a technicality, optional, right? Because you can go to prison for neglect.
Yeah, 100%.
Neglect is abuse. But there's a difference between like neglect and a mother dropping her child off
At an orphanage. Yeah, or like outside of like a fire station.
Ill-equipped to handle the child, right? Now, is she like failing her obligation? I don't think I would frame it that way.
Yeah, it's also, it depends. Some mothers or some fathers are like drug addicts, so they are failing their obligations. Yes. However, some are also like 16 and shouldn't be raising a child in the fucking first place because you're a child.
Yeah, I mean, it gets into some...
Wow, this is like a serious Chillin.
Some murky fucking...
This is not Chillin with the villains. This is...
We started with sounding.
We have zero Chillin in this villain. I'm going to rephrase that. Anyway, today's topic...
This is a Netflix and sad.
So... Oh man, I kind of want to keep going on like the serious train, but maybe I shouldn't because then I actually... Okay, so this is my fear, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is that in the last episode, in Monday's episode, you were talking about how, you in your meme dream. Oh no, that was last week's episode. That your meme dream is that you find someone who's compatible for me in every way, shape, and form, right?
Yes.
Part of it, at least. And then John Cena, and then I get buried at Mania. But so, my personal biggest fear is that I do meet someone who is perfect for me, right? Like, compatible in every way. Sexually, emotionally, romantically, fiscally, everything. But then I do what I rarely do and let them in, like, into my inner thoughts. And they come out of it thinking, this dude really took Mamba mentality way too fucking far. Because, so, you know what? I am going to let you guys in a little bit here.
Just a bitch.
These last few weeks, real rough for me. However, my yesterday, your 2 weeks ago, I had some personal revelations. And one of them was, for something to matter to you, you gotta be willing to fucking die for it. Right? But one of those things that matters to me that I'm willing to die for is weightlifting. So, like, I don't want my future partner to realize that I'm a true believer in the phrase, I die for this shit. And one of those things is for moving heavy circles. Because, again, I took Mamba mentality too far, and I assigned that much of a value to heavy circles. So this has been the fear corner.
So when I talked about that meme dream, right, it wasn't that person was not real.
It was
just that the person at the altar with you
is revealed to be John Cena.
Was in fact John Cena, leading to a dream match at WrestleMania.
It's not a dream match because I lose.
But what if you don't?
It's John Cena.
What if the McMahons are just like, this kid's got the stuff?
Nope,
they got the stuff. We see the potential.
I'm not Roman Reigns.
What if they see that you got the stuff?
Hey, dude, if Daniel Bryan
You look at
didn't
you
have
and they're
that
like,
for
this guy
years-
has the fucking stuff. Look at this kid. We're gonna call him the stuff because he's fucking got it. He's got the stuff.
Well, for one, right? Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. is a cyborg automaton. So he'll never fucking die. And despite the fact that they have and currently employ homosexuals and previously employed people who would transition into their into the gender that they truly believe in their soul that they are, I don't believe they have ever hired a masculine non-binary person just to get married by John Cena.
No, that's
At
the thing.
Mania.
It's the thing. You wouldn't be buried. They would say him and be like, the stuff.
But thing is, it's John Cena. He doesn't lose clean. Well, so
Washed.
So let
New kid with the stuff.
So let me be clear here. I haven't watched wrestling in like 5 years, right? So I don't actually know if because John Cena is he's Peacemaker now. He's doing his thing in Hollywood. So I don't know if he is still when he does come back, or if he has been back since like in the last few years. I don't know if he's still doing if he's putting people over clean or not. However, I don't think John Felix Anthony Cena would see that, oh, this kid, this stuff. I don't think he'd put me over clean. That's my opinion. I don't think Mr. John Felix Anthony Cena would put me over clean. And I know for a fact the cyborg automaton Vincent Kennedy McMahon Jr. would put me over clean.
Listen, what I think you're underestimating here is the value of the stuff.
So
and the kid that has it.
So let's get into that. What is the stuff to you?
Well, look at the kid. He's got it. He's got the stuff.
No, who's the kid? Is it me?
Yeah, you're the kid. You got the stuff.
So what's the stuff?
You have it.
Do I?
Look down. Look inside. Deep inside. Find the stuff.
So, do you think I'll be able to find the stuff by using a sounding rod?
That is it. Full circle.
That is what we call a bookend, motherfucker.
Fucking
You
done.
know what that is? That's a bookend. And we've spent a good amount of this episode recounting that, in fact, I am a psychopath because I fear that my future partner will disagree with the fact that I am willing to die for weightlifting.
And that's
However,
the fucking stuff.
that's the stuff.
Peace out, everybody. We're the villains. We didn't say it at the beginning. Bye.
Sounding.